I have officially survived 2000 days in Minecraft Hardcore, and once again have managed to achieve some pretty crazy things and transform my world with some amazing builds. So if you want to see hundreds of hours of work all in one video, then grab your snacks, sit back, and enjoy the movie. So we begin this adventure having just survived 1000 days and transforming this barren piece of land into a prosperous home. But despite this great start, there was just one problem, because of the 303 hours I've spent in this world, only 6% of that time has been spent in the nether and the end. Yeah, these dimensions have gotten zero attention from me. I literally only go to the nether to commit illegal crimes on piglins. So it's about time these dimensions go an upgrade, and our first focus is the nether. So let's get started with the preparations, because we're going to need a lot of blocks for this build, and that's why I've built a nether wart farm, okay, just under 10 stacks from one harvest, that is not bad, as well as a piglin bartering farm. Oh my, look how many items we're getting. Alright, about one stack of gold blocks got me 8 shulker boxes, but now I have to sort through all of these because I was too lazy to make a sorting system. Why didn't I just build an iron sorter, man? Alright, that's a decent haul of blackstone and nether bricks. But another block that we need is a lot of basalt. So you know what, let's just destroy all these ugly basalt deltas. Oh, magma cubes are gonna be annoying. Alright, that should be enough for now. So let's start building the outline of the castle first. Boom, there we go. But now you're probably wondering why I've just built this randomly floating in the air. Oh my, ow. Who was that? You? Get out of here. Oh my Jesus. Well, as I was saying, it's gonna make my life a lot easier, because it means I can easily plan and build this. This took way too long, but now that the island is complete, we can start building the castle. And now I'm not just building a castle for the sake of building a castle, because this build is going to contain a bunch of farms, villager trading halls, and its very own self-sorting storage system. And you know, all of those things actually give me a reason to come to the nether. And now if you know me, you know that I like to design all my builds in a creative world beforehand, and luckily I've already designed all the towers, so let's just grab these small towers and copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. But it turns out building these towers wouldn't be that easy, because not even one tower in and I was already out of red nether bricks. And even though the Minecraft wiki says you can find them in nether fortresses, the only possible way to get them is through crafting them, which means this farm needed an upgrade. I think it's safe to say that did the trick. And with this newfound wealth of warts, not only could I finish the smaller towers, but the bigger towers too. There we go. There's one thing that I want to have on top of these towers, and those are beacons, which of course means I need to break the bedrock above it. So let's give this a go. Okay, hopefully this has worked. Oh my god, there's more. Man. Okay, I think there's one bedrock layer left. Come on, show me netherrack. Yes! Now hopefully, yes! Now it looks like the beacon is just like penetrate through the bedrock. That's actually pretty cool. But of course, we have to repeat this for the other 3 beacons. Alright, well that took me a full 30 minutes. If this doesn't look epic, I'm gonna be annoyed. Come on, let's see. Damn, that is actually super sick. That adds so much to the build. And you know what else we can do? We can add some red glass panes just to add to that nether vibe. Oh yeah, this is looking like a nether castle now, boy. But what is a castle without some giant walls to put in between all these towers? And now this part is going to look more reinforced, you know, to stop all the ghast and all the mobs from attacking me, even though they can literally just walk in through the front door. But right here is going to be our entrance, and I'm not going to go too crazy with this. It would just be a simple gate. There is one thing that I was messing around with in creative, and that is campfires right here, because now we get this cool smoke effect. Because yeah, I'm cooking with this build. And on this side, to be honest, I didn't really design anything for this side, so you know, we'll just fill this in for now. Oh my brother, that's your own species. What are you doing? Piglin on piglin crime right there. What the hell? But I think it's about time that we actually get a floor in this place. And for that, I'm going to be using nether bricks this time around. And listen, no fortresses were harmed in the making of this video, alright? I think we have a bit of an infestation problem. Yeah, I might have forgot to put slabs down there, but I'll fix that later, because now we have to work on this giant tower that's going to be right in the middle of the space. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's another tower. What are you doing there, mate? Get out of here. Oh, wait, that didn't even... Okay, no, it definitely angered all the other guys. Oh, no. Well, at least they're just in this death pit. They can't actually get to me. Oh, but this guy... Where did you come from? Get in there. Okay, that's just the first part of this tower done. Because up here, it's actually going to be slightly different. It's going to go inwards a little bit, just so it has a little bit of depth to it. And we'll extend that up even higher. But first, I need to get more blackstone. So I think that bastion has to go bye-bye. Okay, we just shave a bit off the top. But hey, that's the style they wanted, man. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. But to finish this off, I want to get some shroom lights in here, because this is just like hella dark. But that's nothing our tree farm shouldn't be able to handle. Okay, we've got over 5 stacks of shrooms, and if we look at this now, yeah, that just looks so much better. It does kind of look like lava is just like flowing through them. But yeah, to be honest, I think that's the exterior of this castle done, which means we can finally start working on all the interior farms and stuff. So first off, let's build our automatically sorting storage system, because it's about time that I stop working out of this like little hobbit hole I've made in this tower. And it's actually kind of crazy that this is the first like storage sorting system that I'm going to be making in this world. But let's fill all this in real quick. I'm not making the mistake of doing full blocks again, because otherwise mobs are going to spawn here, and these guys are going to be eternally stuck under here. Okay, you know what, we're going to have to kill the children. Okay, there we go. Now to be fair, the storage system isn't actually going to be able to be that big, because you need like 5 blocks behind them. Oh my, these piglins are going to drive me crazy. Building in the nether is just no me gusta, man. Get out the way, piglin. And now I think if I just put 4 seeds in there, and whatever block I want this chest to have, yeah, I'll put items into every single hopper. So if I put netherrack in, this should end up in here. Nice. But if I put something like hoppers in there, that shouldn't end up in any of these chests, right? See, it should end up here. It's working. Very nice. And we can label all these now. And to be honest, there's a lot more nether stuff that I can put into this, so I might have to make this multiple stories high. Boom. We now have 2 fully functioning, automatically sorting storage systems. And I think I figured out a way to prevent all these goddamn piglins from getting in here, man. And that is just by building a portal right here. And as soon as they come through this portal, they can get spiked in the ass, dude. That's what they get for causing so much trouble while I'm building. But now that that's done, we can build a quick little netherwort farm right here. And right here, we can build an automatic potion brewing station. Although to be honest, I'm probably never going to use this, because who uses potions in 2024? I guess let me know if you guys still use potions. But the last farm that we're going to build inside this base is going to be a lava farm super smelter. But we got one problem, because I only have 3 redstone dust to my name, and this farm is going to require a lot of it. And since I don't have a witch farm, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Big mining montage, here we go. Oh, cheeky diamonds. Chainmail zombie, give me chainmail armor. Oh, damn, 2 pieces of chainmail from a zombie. Damn, that was actually a big mining session. 30 minutes got me all of that. And honestly, that was a super relaxing break from all the building. But now, of course, we got to build our super smelter. So basically, this farm is going to use a huge automatic lava dripstone system, which is then going to be able to power a bunch of furnaces. So it's going to look something like this. And I think if I flick this lever, yeah, all these cauldrons just get rotated around constantly. So these will get filled up with lava, and you can AFK stand here and just extract the lava from all of them. And we'll go get some blocks above here for the lava, and then we can put some dripstone on all these. And how is this already dripping lava? There's not even lava above it. What? And now we gotta build the AFK station. So basically, as soon as we use a bucket, it should dispense a new one for us, and we can just continue going. And that's the lava farm done, actually. Now we gotta set up all of the furnaces. And now I need a ton of hoppers, because we gotta put hoppers going into each of these, and then even more hoppers going into the back of these as well. And now, just as a quick test, if I put lava buckets in here, these should end up in this chest, which when this minecart comes back around, here he comes, should collect some of those. And now these furnaces, yep, they've got lava buckets in them. And now if I put a bunch of blocks into this chest here, okay, now this minecart is filling all of these up, then we should see nether bricks ending up in here and the lava buckets that we'll use as well. Nice. Alright, the farm is working. But now we gotta make this place look a little bit better, because this is just like unbearable right now. And now an extra little detail I want to add to these farms is some labels. So right here we got Lava Farm Super Smelter. Yeah, I know it's not symmetrical, but how else you guys want me to do that? But over here we got potions, and finally we got Nether Wart. But finally we have finished every single farm in this castle. But this is the moment that I've been dreading, because now I have to get villagers into all of these corners. Yeah, you know, all I gotta do is get villagers from this castle to the Nether portal. Should be easy, right? Ah, kill me. Oh my god, the phantoms. Oh, my cats. Cats coming in clutch. Yep, get your final goodbyes in, mate. You're never gonna see them again. Oh, he's just sent him on his way. Bye. Any final words, my good sir?
Wait. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, what is it? You're just getting sent in, mate. See ya.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello. Alright, one villager in, like 15 more to go. But you might be wondering what I plan to trade with these guys. And if we give them a brewing stand, they should turn into clerics, which then take rotten flesh as a trade. And since I've been AFKing my gold farm so much, I have a ton of rotten flesh. Oh yeah, we're gonna be mega rich now. I'll be joining the likes of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and we still have room for another, what, 11 more villagers in here. And even more if I want to stack this up multiple levels. But at this point, I'd run out of villagers to bring to the Nether, and I couldn't really be bothered to wait for these guys to breed again, because we had bigger priorities. We need to add the finishing touches to the interior and finally start working on the giant outer rings of this build. And so the first thing I want to do, since I actually really like how well this nether portal works, is just build a nether portal at the entrance of this castle. So bada bing, see how this looks. Yeah, that is a sick entrance to this castle. And now let's add these staircases in these corners here. And I think it's about time that we actually spawn proof this place as well. Be gone, piglins. But I've also just realized how annoying this is going to make getting the rest of the villagers in here. Although I am kind of curious to see if a villager can sleep in the nether. Let's see. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, this guy is breaking the laws of Minecraft, dude. How is he sleeping in the nether? I'm baffled. Alright, but that's enough rest for you, mate. Get back in your station. Yeah, you know where you belong. But anyways, I think there's one last thing that this castle is missing, and that is a bunch of fire. And so up top, we're going to create a giant ball of, like, fire. That looks pretty menacing, to be fair. And it is, because if this thing gets blown up, my whole world gets destroyed. Okay, not really. I don't know. There's not really any lore behind it. Just looks cool, innit? But now I'd say we're about 50% done with this build. Yeah, you heard that right, 50%. Because now we gotta build a giant outer ring for all of the biomes and nether fortress. Which means we gotta destroy like all of these bits, and I don't even know what the endermen have been cooking up here. Like, what is this mountain they've made?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Ow, I don't think the endermen are too happy I'm destroying their mountain. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this might be too much to destroy by hand. So I think the only other solution, we gotta nuke this bitch. Bombs away. Well, that was pretty fun. It has made a bit of a mess over there though. But now we gotta build the inner and outer rings of this base. And if you're wondering how big all these circles are, I think the middle one has a diameter of 109. Wait, is diameter like the length across the circle? I don't know, I always hated math. But then the nether fortress ones are 129 and 137. And yeah, I kind of regret not making the middle island a circle because it just looks a bit weird. But now we gotta build each of the 4 segments. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this part the warp section. I think this corner will be the soul sand one, and this corner will be the crimson, because obviously that just makes sense, and this corner will be the basalt. Can't lie, this is pretty satisfying to look at, and we haven't even done any like design on them yet, but that is what we're going to do right now. Get out of here, ghasts. And I guess first we can do a little bit of terraforming. I do kind of want to add like a little nether house. Maybe right here would be a good spot. You know, something small like that I guess we'll do. But then we can also add some trees in here. Then maybe actually instead of this tree we can put like a little hut right here. Yes, a diagonal hut. I bet you have never seen this before. But now next we got the Soul Sand Valley. And I want to try and create some sort of dragon. So I'm going to need a bunch of bone blocks. I never realized how satisfying breaking bone blocks sounded. I mean, just listen to this. We've got some bone block ASMR. Yeah, this is probably gonna turn out absolutely terribly, but let's see what we can make here. Well, it looks alright, I guess. Don't laugh at it, guys. I'm trying my best, okay? And I've also come to the decision that I think I want to expand these biome sections, because right now they're a bit too small for me to be able to actually do any proper transformations. So real quick, let's just get rid of all these big mountains and stuff right here. Honestly, these trees have to be the most annoying thing to clear out, because even if you break all the logs, these things don't decay, man. But basically we just gotta extend all of these 4 biomes out to that nether brick. So yeah, hopefully this should give us a bit more space to just build and transform these areas a bit more. So now let's get to work on this area. So I think we'll just do something similar to the warp section. Oh, this biome is not gonna be fun to build in, that's for sure. Ow. Ow. Brother, let me build in peace. And we just add some bone meal and stuff in here now. You know, just give this place some more life, because I'm taking a lot of it away right now. And then right here we can build some sort of crimson house. Oh, the ghast. Hey, yo, you can... Wait, they can destroy logs? What the hell, man? Alright, this is pretty cozy. Are you serious, man? Get out of there, dude. And that's probably all I'm going to build in this section. And so my plan for this area, I think, is to do like a bunch of basalt spikes. You know, something like that, I guess. Although it doesn't exactly look great. But I think it's going to be better than just doing like those random clumps of basalt. You know, all that ugly junk. So we can go ahead and add a bunch of these in here. And then this end here, we can add like a mini volcano maybe. Yeah, then we can just have a bunch of lava here, which is going to flow down through this entire area. And oh my god, I didn't even realize how much lava I'm going to have to collect to fill in this entire area. I better get scooping. Alright, finally, that's all done. But that leaves us with 2 more things to do. The nether fortress and this whole mess under here. And I think first I'm just going to get the nether fortress out the way, which does mean we need a lot of nether bricks. And I've already built up quite a lot, but to be honest, I don't think this is going to be enough. Hello, nether fortress. You thought you were safe from me? Nah. I'm about to delete this whole thing from existence. Well, it was a valiant effort. I did not realize how big these things actually were. And at least it got me 5 shulker boxes worth of nether bricks. Alright, first let's just build up the walls a little bit. And now up here I'm thinking maybe we do something like this. So put some slabs in here and then these red nether wall blocks behind it. So that kind of creates this like cool red strip at the top. And now actually putting a design into this wall is a bit difficult because like they're not all the same length and stuff. So maybe we'll put something here because that's basically the center of like this wall. And then this one is 6 long. So we can put 2 things here. And now I'm thinking at the bottom we just do like red nether bricks. And now I'm thinking maybe in the gaps we can put shroom lights and crimson fences in. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's alright. It gives a bit more light to the build. And then up top maybe we just copy the same pan that we did below but with nether bricks this time. So yeah, I think that actually looks alright. And for our entrance we'll obviously have some sort of arch in here. And so yeah, now we just go build this all the way around this whole thing. I should probably eat some food at some point, but yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, I just have what I think is going to be a pretty good idea. Instead of doing nether wall blocks all the way around, we're going to use the block that actually like belongs to this section. So here we'll do the blue nether wall blocks instead. Yeah, it's not as menacing as the red looked, but I think it's a cool little detail to have it be the same as that section. Alright, it's been 1 hour and I've finished 1 section. And oh my god, I just realized I haven't even done the other side yet. Oh, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Well, there's the price you gotta pay to make builds look good. So yeah, let's keep building. Oh, I should probably explain what I want to do down here as well. I think what I'm going to do is have posts at like certain points, and then in between them we'll have arches. Just something... Are you sick? Bro, I'm trying to commentate here, man. I'd say yeah, probably something similar like that is pretty good. Yeah, now we just gotta repeat something like that for the other sections. Yeah, that is actually super sick. Now it's not just a random like floating wall in the middle of nowhere. Alright, but now that all that's done, it's back to working on these walls. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I've run out of nether bricks. Yeah, somehow 3/4 of this wall took 8 shulker boxes worth of nether bricks. Back to the nether fortress we go. And that is 3 more shulker boxes of blocks, which should be enough. If it isn't, then I just give up. So yeah, let's do this. Gast, don't do it, man. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh my god. Oh, what the? Mr. Houdini over there. Hey, there we go. Everything is done. We've got all the walls in place. We've got all the arches in. So now we just gotta do the underside of all of this. And I think for this part, I'm not gonna just build it straight down. We'll just do like netherrack pillars like every so often. So yeah, I mean just pillars as simple as that. Just everywhere, you know? Alright, that's the soul sand section done now. And now we just got this area. I honestly might leave that island in there. It's pretty funny. Alright, everything is done. And also, how many of you guys have been waiting for me to fill in these ugly lava patches? Ta-da! But honestly, Mojang needs to add a way to just make moving lava easier, because that was not an enjoyable 30 minutes. But now of course, there are a couple of finishing touches that I want to add to complete this transformation. So I start off by adding a small bridge to the entrance, then I add a variety of nether blocks for some more detail, built up these spikes on the corners of the big tower, constructed a villager breeder so I could get more villagers in the trading hall, and finally killed about 5 generations of piglins to get enough gold blocks to add these gold veins to the build. Alright, we are finally done with this build, and in case you're wondering, this took me over 250 days to complete. Oh, and let's just check something else real quick. Yeah, netherrack is now my most mined material, so I think it's safe to say that we've spent enough time in the nether, but we still haven't spent that much time in the end, which is probably why my end dimension still looks so boring. And since Mojang are too lazy to release an end update, I'll just do it myself. So we're going to transform this entire island by building 8 new custom end biomes, a fully decorated end hub, brand new farms, and the most secure Minecraft prison. And considering the size of this project, I'm gonna break this down into 5 different phases. And phase 1, eradication. Because first we have to respawn the Ender Dragon 18 more times, which is gonna require a grand total of 72 end crystals. And I unfortunately only have 1. But each end crystal requires 1 ghast tier, but I've only got 35 of those. So it looks like we're going to have to eradicate some ghasts first. No, pick it up. No! Alright, we are ready to do the 72 crystals. Time to send these goddamn ender dragons to extinction. Hey, first dragon down. Oh, he's perching. World record, surely? I ran out of beds. Okay, I just suck at this apparently. Whatever, just kill him normally. Man, that was a dick shot. Can't lie. I feel a bit bad for that one. We have now unlocked all 20 end gateways, which totally didn't take me an hour and a half. And yeah, at some point I also threw my trident in the void. Did I just lose my trident? Surely that will come back, right? Surely. So now that phase 1 is complete, we can move on to phase 2, preparing the end island, because this island is in no condition to be transformed at the moment. So to fix that, we're just gonna blow a bunch of stuff up, because that makes a lot of sense, right? And I think the plan is to basically isolate this center bit as its own island, and there's only one thing that I'm gonna use for this, and that is flying TNT machines. But I've only got 5 slime blocks to my name, and considering that the nearest swamp biome is 5,000 blocks away, I have no other option but to build a slime farm. Alright, that's a good amount of balls. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god. That guy actually just got sniped. The real test is if this thing goes back. Alright, boom, we've got ourselves a flying machine, baby. And now, it's montage time. Holy, there's so much destruction going on right now. Call me Oppenheimer, dude. Destroyer of the end. But now that the TNT has done all the dirty work, I've got to clean up this whole mess. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make things look pretty. Yeah, I think the first thing I'm going to do is map out these two outer rings. But basically, these are like the outline for where the end island is going to be. So I've got to shave like all of these bits off. Which... oh my, it's gonna take so long, man. Alright, this is looking super clean so far. Although you can kind of tell where I got a bit lazy and stopped texturing the wall. But hey, it's been like 5 hours, man. Cut me some slack. But now to finish this off, we gotta clean up this whole section. We gotta clean up this big old mess. And finally, this whole section. Alright, we have finally separated the end island. I can't lie, this is hella clean to look at. I can't stop flying around, man. And now, before we do any building, we gotta trap the ender dragon. Yep, I'm doing it as well. And it turns out it's actually pretty easy to do. Although this is totally not like the 4th time I'm trying this. But basically you gotta scaffold all the way up to Y200 and then you gotta place 12 endstone at these 12 coordinates. And now we can respawn the ender dragon as usual. And now we gotta destroy all the crystals except for one. And now we just gotta wait for this guy to perch. I'm not a very good speedrunner, but that looks like a perch. So now we destroy that crystal and now hopefully it should freeze. Would you look at that? Okay, now you can just do whatever you want. You can punch him in the balls, or I could do what the whole purpose of this was, and that is push the ender dragon into an end gateway. You know, just another normal day in hardcore, pushing endstone into a dragon's ass to get him into a portal. Just a regular Sunday, mate. So now he is teleported like way out there, so I think the game should now spawn a new dragon. Alright, there we go. Right, so now we gotta kill this guy. So now the portal is open again, which means we can now bring the other dragon back, and he should be there. Oh my god, what? So now it's gonna fly all the way back to the main island, so we can just follow along with this guy. This is kind of terrifying, I'm just flying into nothing. Alright, now we gotta jump into the portal.
Nope, nope.
If he actually lets me, like what the heck?
Nope, nope.
Oh my... bro. Oh man, this guy's hitbox is messed up, man. I can't get in. Am I just gonna have to like fly into the portal? Alright, there we go. Now we should relog, and now we gotta make our way all the way back to the end. Okay, so this guy is just stuck here now, I'm pretty sure. So we should be able to just push him like wherever we want. But this is the point where I start to run into a lot of problems. Because for this build, I need to move this dragon. But get too close and he sends you into orbit. Push it to the side and it flies back to the middle. Push it upwards and it flies into space.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So yeah, I was running out of options. But after many more attempts, I finally found the solution. And it was literally as simple as pushing the dragon one block at a time and leaving just one block underneath. So using this method, I've been able to move the dragon like 20 blocks up, and I swear to god, if this guy flies away after I've built a bunch of stuff and destroys everything, I'm gonna be pissed, man. But now we can move on to phase 4, completing the center island. And the plan is to have a giant shrine in the middle with the ender dragon trapped above it in a cage, which will be basically chained down to these obsidian pillars. So first, let's just flatten everything out a bit, and the plan is for this to be like the center point of it. So I'm gonna have like 4 staircases, I think, going up to like the center of this thing. Whoa, chill out, man. And now in these corner bits, we're gonna have like little end city buildings, I guess. So it's gonna be like 3 stories high and getting smaller each time. And I'll just add some more detail. We can put like walls in here. We can put these banners in the corners here. These are actually useful for something. And then I'm also just gonna add a bunch of cobwebs in here as well. So yeah, the style I'm going for is kind of like an abandoned end city kind of thing. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. And now we've got a bunch of room in here as well to build a bunch of sorting systems, but now we can just make this place look a bit better and spawn proof all of it. So that means our temple is done now. And next, I plan to build a bunch of village houses around the temple, but soon after building them, I realized that it looked pretty bad. And there goes 3 hours of my life. So instead, we're still gonna build the walls, but Down here, we're gonna do like a glass fog effect. But of course, I'm basically out of sand. God damn it, man. So let's go collect more sand, man. And now we're gonna wait for all this stuff to smelt. Cool, 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 cool. So all you gotta do is dig down 18 blocks and then place a glowstone, carpet on top, and your stained glass every 2 blocks. And voila, we now have this cool glass fog effect. Well, that took many hours, mainly because I had to build a whole ass guardian farm just to get sea lanterns, because glowstone is hella annoying to collect. And so yeah, if you're gonna try this, use a jump boost 2 beacon, it makes life so much easier. But now to finish this off, we're just gonna build a bunch of paths in between all the entrances and stuff. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm getting sick of these goddamn dragon roars, man. Like, bro, just shut up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not cooking with this build today, man. I don't know what it is, but this just doesn't look very good. So I'm just going to move on to building the walls, because that's going to be easy, since I'm literally just going to use the same design that I used in the nether, but with end blocks. How creative, I know. But just like the village houses before, after actually building the walls, I realized that it didn't look very good. Yeah, like I said, I was not cooking with this build. Not yet, at least. But as for the walls, I decided to go for a more simple approach. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. But now next, it's time to trap this dude right here. Ow. Okay, so first let's just push the dragon up a couple blocks. Oh my god. Why so aggressive, man? And now I think I'm gonna put an obsidian cage around the whole hitbox. Wait, why can I not place a block there? It's because it's too close to the hitbox? I can't place it there? Oh my god. Okay, we're going to extend every side by 1, which is kind of annoying because I've placed all the obsidian in now, so I've got to break all that. I'm definitely gonna get hit here, aren't I? Please don't do it. Oh my god. Okay, now we just put a bunch of iron bars in here for safety measures, you know? Okay, now I have to place chains underneath as well, but I've kind of realized that I messed up because I built the... Ow! I built the obsidian box on the same level as that end stone, so now I've got to lower the whole thing by 1. Great, man, I've got to destroy all this obsidian again. Oh, unless I pull off a cheeky swap and swap the end stone with an iron bar. You know, like that scene in Indiana Jones where he swaps the treasure with like a bag of sand. I'm not even gonna risk it, mate. Alright, we have now built the most secure Minecraft prison that the Ender Dragon can't even escape from. Now we gotta chain this dragon to these obsidian pillars. I feel like this is going to be very scuffed because it's all going to be diagonal, but see what we can do. Okay, well, chains are very difficult to do, especially diagonally, but I think something like that looks okay, I guess. So now we just gotta do 1 to connect to each of these towers. Alright, there we go. The dragon is now caged and chained down as well. This dragon's into some weird stuff, but hey, I'm not gonna judge, man. But now the last thing I want to do is put beacons into all of these corners here. So I think this should work, right? Please power, yes. Alright, nice. And damn, those beacons actually look pretty cool as well. But yeah, I'd say that the middle island is now done. But that means it's time to start working on the outer island. And my plan for this bit is to build a bunch of biomes, but I'm not going to build the regular overworld biomes like everybody and their grandma has done. No, instead, I'm going to create 8 new custom end biomes. And my inspiration for this actually comes from a video that I did a very long time ago, I think over 2 years ago now, which is this one right here. I survived 100 days of hardcore in realistic Minecraft. And in that video, I was using the Better End mod, which adds a bunch of new end biomes, and that is what I plan to recreate. But to build these, I'm going to need a ton of colored concrete. And I think the best way for us to get all those blocks is to build a block duper. And that looks like it's working. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we got concrete coming in like it's nobody's business. Alright, so first I have to build the outer ring for this thing. This is gonna give me goddamn arthritis, but for the content. Something about circles, man, they're so nice to look at. I guess it's because we're just not used to seeing them in Minecraft. Also, now that I look at this area, I feel like this is too small. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna expand this. I feel like this is too small. Oh my god. Lads, just chill out. Okay, this outer bit is now 207 blocks long. I feel like I made a bit of a mistake with the size of this thing, but you know what? Go big or go home. And I'm set on my ass at home, so let's check how much concrete we have as well. And oh my god, this is an absolute mess. But we don't need this concrete just yet. Because first, we've got to shave off all of these outer bits, and I already know that this is probably going to take me the rest of the day, isn't it? Ah, well, this is going to be fun.
5 hours of mining endstone later.
So now it's time to start working on our 8 biomes, and I'm going to start off pretty simple with the End Plains biome. And this is where we're going to build all the village houses that I'd planned, which was actually a suggestion from one of you guys, so shout out to you. And now we can just add some paths, we can make the buildings look a bit more abandoned by adding some cobwebs and just breaking some of them, I guess. We can put some chorus fruits in here, we can put some trees in here, and now right here to finish this off we'll create a little shrine sort of thing, and we can just have a beacon in the middle right there. But now I'd say that our Ends Plains biome is complete, so now we can work on transforming this area, which is going to be our Lantern Woods. So I think the plan is to build a bunch of tree stumps first, and then we're just going to spam a bunch of colored blocks up top, and hopefully it doesn't look absolutely dog. Yeah, that looks pretty dog. So dog, it's barking. Get it? Because dogs bark and it's a tree with bark. Sorry, that was terrible. And yeah, we just gotta build a bunch more trees in this entire area. Okay, but why does this actually look kind of good? And it looks even better with shades on as well, like oh my. But now it's time to move on to the next area, which I'm gonna call the Shroom Land, because basically we're just gonna be building a bunch of these mushroom looking things. I don't really know how to describe them. And now before you say anything about how they look, allow me to add some more details in. So first, let's collect a bunch of coral. And now we can go ahead and add these onto the sea lanterns. They unfortunately do die, but I think it still adds to it anyways. And now obviously we gotta work on the ground as well, because we can't have it just looking like this. So you know, we'll just add a bunch of concrete powders in here. We got light blue and cyan. And then in here we can go ahead and put a little pond, I guess. And now next we can just add a bunch of weeping vines in as well. And then we can replace some of these concrete blocks with the blue netherrack blocks, and that means we can place these warped roots on here as well. Yeah, that is looking a lot more polished, and once again with shades it looks like incredible, dude. Like oh my, look how good that looks, man. But now moving on to this section, which I'm gonna call the End Groves. I've decided to go a bit lazy with this one, so I feel like this build is in some dire need of some green. So we're gonna use a bunch of grass, green, and lime concrete, and then I'm gonna add a bunch of these mangrove sapling things, and we're just gonna plant these absolutely everywhere. And then I think what I'll do is just add some bodies of water into the middle, and once again all these endermen just think it's acceptable to have a goddamn party right where I want to build. Like come on, man. And yeah, I think that completes our End Grove. Like I said, I'm going lazy with this one. But now you may have noticed that I've built a sort of beach on this end here, and that's because this area right here is going to be our End Ocean. So for this we're going to need a ton of sand, which luckily I do have. And now of course we'll wait for all this stuff to smelt. Okay, so first what I'll do is just build the bottom layer of it, and now we just gotta build up all of these blue stained walls. This is gonna take a while. And now we just need to add all the water. We are finally safe from all the endermen. They can't even get to me if they wanted to. Get out of here, man. But we're gonna make this place look a bit more interesting. So let's go ahead and add a bunch of coral in here. And now let's build a massive version of every single coral type. And I think to change it up in this area, we'll just build like a couple rocks or something. But to make this place more lively, let's just get a bunch of fish in here as well. Ow, goddamn pufferfish, man. And now the last thing I want to add is a enderman farm down here somewhere, because I think since we have so much water, we might be able to create an enderman farm like right here, because endermen can't spawn nearby. And also because these endermen have annoyed the hell out of me during this project. You see, why do you have to walk right where I'm about to place a block, you stupid enderman? You as well? Oh my god, man. Why is this Enderman like following me, man? Just stop stalking me, bro. Are you serious, mate? Get out the way. So let's see. If I build this like here, right? Is this far enough away to get good spawning rates? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This Enderman farm is kind of slow, dude. Yeah, there's like 3 Endermen on that platform, dude. This is definitely not far enough. So yeah, we'll just take the L on this one and we'll move on to the next biome section, which is gonna be the wasteland. And this biome is gonna be kind of basic as well, because I think the ground is just gonna be mostly end stone, but we'll add some like streaks of sand and sandstone in here. But next I'm gonna add a huge dragon skeleton that I found online, because we all know what happens when I try to design dragons myself. But this means I need to collect 1,428 bone blocks. Let's go kill some wither skeletons, man. Alright, there's definitely enough. So now let's just get to building this dragon skeleton. Alright, that's looking pretty good. But now we can just add some obsidian pillars in here. And yeah, I think that completes our end wasteland. Which means we've got 2 biomes left to create. And this one right here is going to be our chorus forest. Wait. Chorus forest. So we'll just follow the same structure that we've been using. We will build all the tree stumps first, and then just add the absolute cluster of blocks, and hopefully it turns out alright. Can't lie, those trees took way too long to build, but anyways, for the floor here, I think I'm just gonna go all purple because we're feeling a bit funky today, mate. And we will add some magenta blotches in. And then maybe some end rods, because to be honest, I don't really know what else we can put here. We can't really put any plants in this biome. And then maybe a couple of chorus fruits in here as well. I think the trees could also do with some light, but as far as I know, there's no purple light sources, unless there are, but you guys can let me know. And yeah, I think that is the chorus forest complete, which means we have just 1 biome left to complete, which I think I'm gonna call the Honeyland, because we haven't used yellow yet, and I do want to build a bee farm in this section. And these trees are going to look very different to the ones we've made so far. And you know what, to change it up a bit, let's do the floor first, because I've got some new stuff that I want to build, like maybe a cave system kind of thing. Why I did not choose this cave to be in the spot where there's actually open area, I do not know, because now I've got to break all this end stone. Listen, we don't do things smart over here, alright, there's our cheeky little cave bit done. And yeah, now let's fill in the rest of the ground as well. Out the way, please get out the way. And next, let's build our honey farm, which is going to be inside a giant bee. So let's go find a bee in the wild real quick. Oh, a bee, yes. Now stay very still so I can scan you. Alright, now that we've got the blueprint, we can collect all the materials we need to build this thing. So let's start building this bee. Alright, there's our like 3D bee pixel art. That actually looks hella nice, man. So now we should have enough space to build this bee farm in here, although it's going to be a bit small. Okay, there we go. The bee farm is complete. And yeah, that means we can finish off all the trees in this biome. But now I've got a bit of a problem, because since all this ground is concrete, I can't put any plants in here. So instead, I think I'm going to try this. So maybe by covering up some water with carpets, we can place a wheat seed.
Huh?
Okay, apparently I can't place one there. That is just great. Wait, is this actually a thing? You can't place wheat in the end? Okay, hold on a second. Apparently it's because of light levels that you can place wheat. Oh, now we can plant wheat. Alright. Well, we can spam a bunch of this, because at least this yellow color kind of covers the dirt. But yeah, now that we've finished this biome, we've now completed all 8 of the custom biomes that I wanted to build. But we are not done just yet, because the last thing I want to do is just change the edge of this inner biome to be the same color as the biome it is closest to. So it will kind of look like the outer biomes are trickling into this middle island. And there we go. We have now fully upgraded our end island by turning it into a giant pizza. But there is of course some final details I want to add to take this transformation to the next level. So first, since the ocean biome is looking kind of plain, I decided to add an end ship and expand the large corals. Then to add to the end theme, I decided to swap all the iron bars in the dragon cage to end rods. And next, Next, I add some more plants to every biome, made the ground colors sink deeper into the end island, and finally add these upgrade versions of the small end islands in between our two main islands. Alright, I think I'm finally done with this transformation. It only took me 350 days, but you know. Oh yeah, I've now also mined over 100,000 end stone. But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions on like things you'd like to see me add to this build, then feel free to let me know in the comments. And now that we've dedicated over 500 days to improving our nether and end dimensions, it's time for us to head back to the overworld and focus on an area that's been neglected for a while now, because there are 17 different villager types in Minecraft. 3 of them are pretty useless. They're unemployed, dead inside, that hits a little too close to home, but that leaves 14 villagers that deserve a better trading hall than this. So I'm going to build the perfect 12-story villager trading hall to accommodate every single villager type and unlock whatever trade I want. You hear that, lads? Your living conditions are about to get a whole lot better. Definitely better. But first, I think I have to tear this entire place down.
Oh, hello there!
Bro, are you trying to get hit, like walking into my face like that? Don't mind me just destroying your entire living space while you're sleeping. These villagers are gonna wake up and everything's just gonna be different.
Hey, what happened?
Alright, we've now transported all the villages and released all the iron golems. Released. So now we can move on to the next step, which is to dig big hole. My brain just stopped working there for a second, but yeah, we have to excavate this entire thing down to bedrock. Wait, what is this Enderman doing there, mate? How are you in the dirt? Nah, this guy is my Enderman friend. He shall be Paul. Paul the Enderman. But now we gotta clean up all of the excess. Yes, I know there's a ton of deep slate left, but honestly, mining deep slate is just mind-numbing, so we will deal with this later, because now it's time to start working on the first floor, which I'm gonna call the breeding grounds. That might be one of the strangest things I've ever said, but we need a ton of villagers to put into the rest of the trading halls. So the plan is to build 2 villager breeders in a giant bed, so you know the villagers can do their thing, and then we'll transport all the baby villagers into like a primary collection system. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this whole process seems very unethical, but it's only gonna get worse, because on top of that, we're gonna put these guys in a simulation and make them question their entire existence.
Why are we still here?
And then we can just build a nice little heart right here to kind of represent what this floor is for. But now that our villager breeder is done, we can move on to the rest of the floors. And oh yeah, did I mention that I was going to be building them in a tier list format? Because we're going to be building the floors in order of the most useful villages to the least useful villages. And so that obviously means our first floor has to be dedicated to the shepherd. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. It's obviously the librarian. And the theme for this floor is obviously going to be a giant library. Absolutely shocking, I know. But that means we need a ton of bookshelves, which I don't have. Off to the strongholds we go. Let's absolutely tear this place down. Okay, there's 1 library cleared, there's 2 libraries cleared, there's 3 libraries cleared. I also just realized this library is only 1 story. What in the scam is that, man? Screw you, Bat, it's all your fault. Get out of here. And there is 4. Yet another 1-story one, but this should be enough bookshelves for now. So for the structure of these floors, I think we'll have the villager trading stations in a U shape, and then the second floor up here will basically just be a separate library section, so we'll just put a ton of bookshelves in here and stuff. Now this place is looking extremely woody at the moment. Not enough buzz, I feel like. And it's also missing a roof. So to add to the color scheme, I'm thinking maybe copper would look nice. Trust me, it'll look better once it's oxidized. I hope. And then in the floor, I think I'll just put red carpets. And then at the front here, maybe we can have like a little reception desk. And then in this section, we can put some little tables in. But on this side, we will just do a bunch of bookshelves, I think. Ooh, I've just realized I have not added any chiseled bookshelves into this library. These should look quite good, right? Because we can basically customize what books we want to put in there. And yeah, honestly, I think our library is done, which means all that's left to do is to actually get each villager into these trading stations. Make sure I don't fall into the void with this guy though. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, well, this is a bit of an issue. Oh my god, dude. I made that staircase for the exact reason I'm not falling down here, and I've fallen down here. How am I supposed to get this guy out of here, dude? Oh my god. Alright, he's off. Surely, please go up. Just go up, man. Yes. Oh, he's going. Thank god. Okay, there we go. There is one of 28 librarians in this trading hall. That took way too long to do because this guy is an absolute knob. Are you serious, man? Yeah, please, just go back in there. Yes, thank you. Oh, how have you gone out? Oh my god, you can go through hanging signs. That is a joke. What do you mean, man? But yeah, let's just cut to when all these villages are in here, man. And yeah, now I have to go for every single enchantment. Yeah, this is gonna take a very long time. Alright, 28 villages, 28 of the most important enchants in the game. Important enchants means that our first trading hall is now done. So it is time to move on to the next floor, which is going to be dedicated to the farmer. Yes, I think the farmer is the second best villager type in Minecraft, mainly because it gets me an infinite supply of golden carrots. And we're going to turn this place into a farmer's paradise. I think I'll create these kind of like cute little houses for the villagers to be in, you know, to take away from the fact that I'm literally imprisoning them eternally. And I think I'm actually going to change the roof to be spruce and oak instead, because I feel like it looks a bit nicer. But this place isn't really giving me the vibe of a farmer's paradise just yet. So on the side walls, let's put a bunch of leaves in here. I'm not gonna lie, I thought putting the green concrete behind it was gonna make it look like brighter, but I honestly don't think it made any difference. Hey, at least I can do cool edits like this. Okay, enough of that. Let's finish this off. And then next on the back wall, I want to try and fit as many like farming related things as I possibly can. So I think first let's put some hay bales in here. That is not bad, I guess. And then let's add like one of every flower into this area too. I have probably missed some, but that's okay. Then maybe right here we can do bamboo. And then right here we can do sugarcane. And then this wall can be for cocoa beans. And right here we'll just put some cactus. But now you're probably wondering where all the crops are. And well, that's because I'm gonna make a bunch of little farms right in the middle here. And in these little compartments we can add our wheat, carrots, potato, beetroot, pumpkins, and melons. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, man. I spent a lot of time on this one. How did you get stuck here, mate? What are you doing? Absolute useless villager, man. And there are 20 satisfied farmers. You'll better be happy, man. Yeah, now we can get golden carrots again. Ooh, some pumpkin pies too, maybe. And now moving on to the next floor, which is going to be dedicated to 3 villages. Those being the weaponsmith, the toolsmith, and the armorsmith. Because yeah, I didn't really want to have to design 3 different floors for the 3 different nobbos. And I've decided to take the time to pre-design this floor because it's going to be absolutely massive. Which also means we have a ton of materials that we need to collect. Those being granite, diorite, andesite, a ton of iron, and a ton of terracotta. More specifically, cyan terracotta. And collecting all the cactus to make that cyan dye was not fun. But now we can start building this floor. And the theme for this one is going to be like a huge blacksmith forge kind of thing. So we've got a bunch of stations for all the villages here. And the last thing we're going to do is fill this cauldron and this whole stream with lava. This is going to take absolutely forever, man. Okay, I think we're ready to transport the villagers into their new prison. Okay, there are all the toolsmiths in. Now we're gonna get all of our weaponsmiths in here. Come on, hurry along, mate. And there are our 10 armorsmiths. But now, just so we can easily differentiate between these 3 different types of villages, I'm going to add some pixel arts above them. So for the armorers, we can have diamond chest plates. For the weaponsmith, we can have a diamond sword. And for the toolsmith, we can have a diamond pickaxe. The pickaxe and the sword are so funny, man. They're so cute and small. But yeah, this means our blacksmith level is complete. And now this is where the villager rankings might start to get a bit controversial, because the next floor is going to be dedicated to the Fletcher. And the only real reason I can give for this is that these 32 stick trades are going to make me absolutely rich, mate. But honestly, that is about all the value this guy provides. So the plan for this floor is to build like a big archery range. So I think this will be the shooting area. And then over here, we can have the spectators, which will basically be the villagers. And then the back will be like an arena kind of thing. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool so far. But to add to it, I also found these cool banner. Oh, okay, you can't even see that guy. That's awkward. So yeah, if we place this here, now we have our own little targets in here as well. So we can put a bunch of these into our arena area. And then I've also gone ahead and bought some bells from the villagers. Alright, the pressure's on now. I've got 18 Fletchers watching me. Alright, let's see how fast we can complete this course. Boom. Easy. Headshot. We're taking these guys out like it's nothing. Oh, that's a hit. Now the last guy, this guy is impossible to hit. Boom, headshot. Alright, that's decent time, I guess. And hey, if I ever release this world as a world download, you guys can try and beat my time. And if you do, then I'll give you a cookie or something. I don't know. And yeah, I'd say that this floor is done. And now my choice for the next floor might be a bit controversial, because even though about everybody and their grandma hates this guy, the next floor is for the wandering trader. And just wait, just hear me out. Just let me explain why this guy's actually pretty good. First off, man does not slack on his job. This guy is roaming around every single biome, day and night, and not once do you see him ride the 2 llamas that he has carrying with him. And secondly, let's take a look at his trades real quick. This guy offers basically every plant, every single coral type, every single sapling, slime balls, ice, and glowstone, which means this guy has basically traveled the entire world. And third, he gives you 2 free leads. I mean, like that's a pretty nice bonus, right? And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So yeah, the plan for this floor is to create a bunch of exhibits which showcase all the different places the wandering trader has been. So let's start with this one right here, which I'm just going to turn into a mini flower forest. So let's put a mini mountain in here, and maybe right here we can just add a little pond, and then we will add one of every single flower that the trader offers. But there is actually a flower that I'm missing here, and to get this I have to travel all the way to the swamp biome. The things I do, dude. There it is, the blue orchid. Yep, I just traveled 5,000 blocks for a goddamn flower, dude. And there we go. I'm not gonna lie, this biome is so basic, man. What is this? So I'll try and make this one a bit more interesting. Let's put a bunch of sand in here. But we don't just have sand, we got red sand, oh yeah. And we'll put some cactus in here, some dead bushes in, and a sugarcane.
So I'll try and make this one a bit more interesting.
Okay, trust me, this one will look better. Because yeah, we're gonna build a mini coral reef in here. Because apparently the wandering trader has access to coral. Wait, hold on, doesn't that mean he has access to silk touch? What? The wandering trader is more powerful than I thought, mate. Okay, but there's our first 3 exhibits done. But now this one is absolutely massive. And that's because I had to fit one of every single sapling in here. Oh my god, it actually worked. That is the most lopsided tree I've ever seen in my life. What is that?
What the hell?
Okay. Oh, it's somehow gone through the quartz. Alright, there is no shot I can fit a jungle sapling here, right? Oh, maybe we can. Okay, now we can get all the quartz in. And this next box is gonna be pretty simple as well. It's just gonna be a little swamp build. Not gonna lie, that is not a very swampy looking swamp. Shrek would not be proud. But moving on, this section is gonna be for the nether, since the wandering trader has access to glowstone. Don't know how bro managed to get to the nether, but somehow he did. And now let's just fill this whole pool with lava. Ow, ow. Boom, ow. Why does that keep happening, man? And the very last one is going to have a ice spike in it. But now you're probably wondering where the wandering traders are gonna go. And well, what I'm gonna do is build a couple of market stalls in the middle right here, and the trader will just be chilling in there. But now many of you right now are probably sat watching this, laughing at my stupidity, because I was missing some crucial information about wandering traders. And that is that wandering traders, even if name tagged, will still despawn after 40 minutes, which means there is no possible way for me to keep them in this trading hall, unless I install this mod which prevents them from despawning. But you guys can let me know if I should do that or not. But it turns out we also have another problem, because I've finally reached the deep slate. Yeah, I can't just ignore this like I do with all my life problems. I've actually got to deal with this. And you know what, I ain't even gonna use TNT machines, man. I'm not a loser. It's not like I've used them already, but I am a grinder, dude. I'm dedicated to the cause. Holy, that was a lot of mining. You guys should definitely subscribe because of all the hard work I'm doing. But moving on to the next floor, which is going to be dedicated to the Mason. So what characterizes the Mason? Well, bro is activated by the stone cutter, so there's obviously going to be a lot of stone. And he's also a bit of a Chad. And you know who else are Chads? Bricklayers. So we're going to create a little construction site in the middle right here. Now all that's missing from this place are the bricks, but I'm definitely not going to go farm a ton of bricks myself, so let's actually use the villages for once. So let's set up all the trading stations. Piston. Sounds like I'm saying pissed in. I did not piss in anything. Oh, damn, there are 29 Chads in this room right now. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my 1000 Days movie. But now for the low price of 1 emerald, we can get 10 bricks. Oh, you get chiseled stone bricks from these guys. 20 stone for an emerald. Hold on. Yeah, we are about to make stonks right here. You can trade stone for emeralds. That is insane. You can trade granite for emeralds. Oh, my masons are kind of OP. I should have put them higher up, mate. What the hell? But now with all these bricks, we can brick this place up. Pause. That sounded weird. Wait, but how would that even work anyways? This is a building, it's not... But we are almost done with this place. The last thing I want to add is a cheeky little bulldozer that I found online. Yeah, I think this is probably good enough. Yeah, that is our like masonry construction site done. So now we can move on to the next floor, which is going to be for the shepherd. And fun fact about the shepherd, man loves sheep. They'd probably marry a sheep if they could. Okay, we're moving towards bestiality here. Let's not do that. Yeah, the theme of this floor is basically just going to be sheep. Lots and lots and lots of sheep. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is absolutely cursed. Like, what is this room, man? This is creepy. I mean, this room is not for me. Hopefully the shepherds will like it a bit more. I don't even know anymore, man. So I believe there's 22 shepherds, which means we can have 1 villager for every wool color since there are 16 wools. But there's not really any point in having these wool trades if we can't get wool. So in the middle, I'm just going to build a bunch of colored sheep farms. Wait, how am I going to get the sheep down here? Yeah, welcome to our castle. You will be staying here. Not in the luxury part though. Now this is where things might get a little bit... Okay, you know what? This could work. Come on, get in, you fat sheep. Oh my god, we found a pink sheep, dude. That's crazy. And the final black sheep. There we go. Okay, this farm is not working. He literally just ate the grass and nothing happened. It's definitely because these are in the wrong spot, I'm pretty sure. These grass blocks should be there. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Okay, there we go. We now have a fully operational wool farm. But yeah, that means this floor is done. And I can't get over the sheer just design of this room, man. Like, this is so stupid, but so funny at the same time. This might be my favorite room yet, to be honest. But now the next floor is going to be dedicated to the cartographer. And in honor of him, we're going to build a giant map room. Now, I've never actually done like a big map like this before, so I think this is going to look pretty cool. So how do I make a map? Okay, we've gone those first 4 maps, so this should be the center ones. Yeah, it looks pretty... Wait, okay, the 2 back ones are messed up. Yeah, there we go. That is the 4 center ones. So now we just got to keep getting the rest of them. This is going to be really annoying to do, isn't it? You know, creating maps actually isn't too difficult. Using the inventory as like where they're gonna go is actually pretty helpful. Okay, well that took a very long time, but this looks epic, man. And this is very easily expandable as well if we make bigger maps, but we'll do that once we actually build more projects out in the world. So yeah, let's actually finish off this entire room now. And now, since about the only useful thing that the cartographer offers is the ocean and woodland explorer map, we're just gonna build a mini woodland mansion and sea temple in these little glass exhibits. Okay, our little exhibits are done. But yeah, that is our cartography floor done. And moving on to the next floor, which is going to be for the butcher. And I'm not going to lie, this floor is a bit morbid, because we got roast pork up in here, baby. We're going to be eating good tonight. Some Korean barbecue or something, man. But now let's get all of our butchers into their new butcher shop. That is 24 butchers, I think. And since the theme of this place is like a butcher shop kind of thing, I think back here we'll just do like a big kind of kitchen, like butcher area with dead animals. Put some redstone in the ground because there's blood everywhere. And then maybe we just put like a chopping table right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'd say this room is done. I don't know why they just roasting a giant pig in the middle, but you know, it's a unique design choice, I guess. But yeah, now we can move on to the next floor, which is going to be for the fishermen. And can anybody guess what I'm going to build for this one? Well, if you said a giant ocean and docks, then you would be correct. And yeah, for these docks, we're going to be using a couple blocks that I haven't used at all yet, because we're going to be using sandstone and prismarine. So yeah, now we're just going to have this wrap around this entire room. And yeah, now we're just going to fill this entire area with sand and water. And now let's get our 20 fishermen in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we just need some fish. In ya plop, lads. Ow. Why do I capture pufferfish? This happens every single time. Okay, fisherman level complete. And now it is time to build the final floor for the most useless villager, the leather worker. Because let's be real, who in their right mind wants to trade emeralds for leather armor? Like, what a joke. And for this floor, I would have loved to have built a giant leather factory, but I only left myself with 6 blocks of space. Fortunately though, there are a couple of factory features that we can still include, like this cool rotating armor showcase, which I know doesn't always have them facing the right way, but it is what it is. And also this falling item honey wall, that also doesn't really work that well. So we are finally done with every single trading floor. And well, so far we've ranked them in order of most useful to the least useful, but I haven't formally ranked them on the tier list yet. So for our S tier villages, we will use red concrete. For the A tier villages, we can use orange concrete. Then the B tier can be yellow terracotta, since I think C tier is more close to yellow concrete. And our single D tier villager can be lime green. This guy is the lowest of the low, D tier for these nuts. And now another neat little detail I want to add is just putting carpets that are the same color as the current tier. And now if we take the scenic route down, we should get a decent view of all the colors. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was moving way too fast there to see anything. Now taking the scenic route is not the way that I want to get down to every single floor, because that would just be pretty stupid. So we're gonna build an elevator system like right here. And I was planning on building a big piston elevator, but then I realized how slow it would take me to get to the bottom floor, which is literally like 100 blocks down. So instead I'm going to build a multi-floor water elevator that I found online, and it is very complicated. I'm not even gonna try and explain how it works. Actually, it's not that complicated to build. So the very first thing we should do is just build up this glass column, and this will go all the way up right to the very top floor. Now the next thing we need to do is place stairs on these bits going all the way to the top. Now we need to do the other side too. And would you believe it, I've got to do another pillar right here as well. And wait, you guys thought that part was tedious? Well, now I have to waterlog every single one of these stairs. I want to die. Well, that took 15 minutes, 256 water buckets, and a little bit of my sanity. That actually wasn't too bad to do, to be fair. Okay, Mr. Crafty Masterman, what do I have to do next?
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the back, and this time you're gonna start on the top, and you're gonna place sideways stairs going like this.
Okay, now I have to do this for the other side. Not fun, but it's gotta be done. Poet, I didn't even know it. Sheesh, I did it again. Okay, there's all the stairs placed in. Now we actually do have a functioning elevator, although it will only take us from the bottom to the top at the moment. So to fix that, we've got to do a bunch of redstone wizardry back here, which is going to require 6 stacks of sticky pistons, 2 stacks of target blocks, a stack of observers, a stack of repeaters, and a stack of redstone. And now just go work on the mechanisms to have the elevator work on every single floor. Okay, now it is time to see if this thing actually works. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna cry. So right now we are on the first floor. So if I want to go to the top floor, we click that button. Okay, why is this not working? What have I done? Okay, that did not work because this observer is supposed to be there. Oh, it's working! Oh my god, it actually worked. So now if I want to go to like this floor, we press that button. And nothing happened. Okay, I think I've broken it once again. Oh my god.
30 minutes of Eugenerino trying to figure out redstone later.
So now if I want to go to this floor, we click that button, and then if I drop down, it will stop me at this floor. There we go. Okay, that all works. Thank god, man. And now just so we can easily tell which floor we are on, let's put banners here. So this can be the ground floor, this will be floor 1, and finally floor 11. And then what I'm also going to do is label each of the buttons. And yeah, now we have access to all of these trades that I didn't have before. But you wanna know what's crazy? Is that these villages haven't even reached their full potential yet. Because if we get a zombie... Oh, okay, it just turned daytime, are you serious? God damn it, man. Just while I'm waiting, I will just trade with my villagers. Okay, let's try that again. If we get a zombie... Ow. 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 So now we have a zombie trapped in here. So if we lower this down, I'm pretty sure the zombie should attack the villager. Is he punching him? No, because he's still aggroed on me, the knobhead. Now we can cure this guy. Oh yeah, also I didn't even realize, but all the copper has oxidized now. This place, I think it does look better than the orange one. But now we should get some cheeky discounted trades. And yeah, these discounts are especially important because if I want to get rich, I can't be overspending on stuff. And there are a couple items that I do need to buy. And the first thing I need to buy is a bunch of diamond armor. Damn, what the hell are those boots? Oh my god. Oh, 1 emerald for diamond chest plates. What do you know? Because yeah, we got a ton of armor sets that we got to finish off right here. Okay, there's Vex, Tide, Razor, Eye, Host, Snout, Rib, and Silence. There we go. Now we have completed every single armor trim set in diamond armor. I mean, maybe eventually I'll get every single armor set. And the last thing we need to buy is a bunch of name tags, because I've gotten a couple of name suggestions from you guys over the past few episodes. So first things first, we've got a horse to name, Fluffyfoot, hello mate. And next we've got some cats, Not Tapper, Bob, and Ang. And finally, the last name suggestion, the new name for our dragon is Dave. Okay, apparently you can't name tag this guy, that is annoying, but yeah, this is Dave, everybody. And now just to show how rich we are and how far we have come, let's build a giant emerald beacon right here. And if you guys have any suggestions for like stuff you want me to add to any of the floors, then be sure to let me know in the comments below. And now that we've achieved our goal of getting rich and improving the livelihood of our villagers, although they would probably say otherwise, help me! It was time to fix a huge problem that I'd created, because we'd spent the first 600 days transforming the end and nether dimensions, but the pools that take me to those dimensions couldn't look much worse. So we're going to transform all of them. So let's start with the nether, and I want to build it right over here. So let's set up a beacon and real quick just destroy this creeper farm. Surely there has to be a better way to do this, right? Yeah, that works. And now we can start building the structure for the new nether portal. Okay, so the portal will look like that. Okay, you can't even see it. What the hell? There are monsters nearby. What do you mean? Get out of here. Now we can take a look. Yes, we are making a circular portal because that has never been done before. So the first thing we have to do is make this portal frame thick.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
That is one thick portal, dude. Also, why is it always nighttime when I try to look at this thing? Like, I can't even see this thing, dude. So what we're going to do is have the portal in the exact center of the circle. Yeah, now we have to decorate this thing because at the moment this is no better than that tragic portal over there. Although it does look pretty cool, can't lie. And it's gone. First, let's just build a area where we can stand. Can I clutch this? No, I cannot. So we'll just build a little platform out of netherrack, I think. And now we can sprinkle blocks like blackstone and crying obsidian into the actual portal. And I mean, I should probably add some stuff to this netherrack platform too. So let's go grab a couple of nether ores. I love how I've just built that whole thing and I still came back to use my garbage portal. We stay loyal, man. So now let's just put some stuff like lava, magma blocks, some soul sand, another wart, a couple of ores in here too, and maybe just some little light posts. And that is the actual portal component done. But now we have a ton of empty space right here to basically fill to the brim with glass. But one problem, because that is all the glass I've got. And even bigger problem, I don't have any lapis to make dyes. Can't believe I'm actually gonna have to go caving, dude. Wait, what the? Huh? Since when did bats look like that? Just 1.21 things, I guess. Okay, that should be enough dye for sure. But now, according to my calculations, I'm gonna need 10 shulker boxes of glass. And so far, I have collected just one. I guess I got AFK my block duper for a bit.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. What do you want? Oh my, ow, ow. Bro, just talking to your friend, mate. What, is that your girlfriend or something, man? Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, this is definitely enough sand. So now we can finally start working on filling all of this glass in. Why are there so many mobs here? Go in the water, please. Ironically, I just saved his life, but whatever. So let's fill all this glass in now. And the final glass block, there we go. This looks pretty sick, man. So now that we're done with the inner layer, we can start working on the outer layer by building each of the 4 nether biomes. So the first step to building these biomes is just going to be to build like a very thick layer of netherrack. I've used that word way too many times today. Thick. Okay, I gotta stop. Let's just place this netherrack in. Okay, let's get a quick look at it. Okay, that is not great. That needs a lot of improvements. Okay, this will do for now. We can always terraform this later. So I'm thinking this right side will be the crimson side and the left one will be the warped. Now this like side bit is kind of, oh my god, but this side bit is kind of where we run into a bit of a problem because obviously these crimson blocks shouldn't be facing upwards. They should be facing that way, but there's no possible way to like rotate a block. Mojang, why isn't that a feature? You know, you should definitely hire me because I've got great ideas, but we can kind of give it the illusion that it's like on the side by doing trees that point out. So yeah, and then like at these parts we can just do trees that go diagonally. Why are the trees I make look so garbage compared to the trees that have naturally spawned? Eugenerino exposed as a building fraud. But let's work on the warp section now. Now luckily that I've done this already, surely this side will turn out better, right?
No, 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 no.
So we'll put a tree here, there, bing, bang, bong, bish, bash, bosh. And there we go. I think that is probably enough trees. Although, okay, those ones we definitely have to replace. Like, what are these, man? These are dwarf trees. Like, what the hell? So yeah, now we have the 2 top biomes complete. Although I feel like they're missing a little bit, aka the structures and the mobs. So let's just Control C.
Narrator.
Whoops.
Narrates all. Narrator. Narrator.
Okay,
narrator.
I did not want to
off.
activate that. And then we just do a bit of Control V. But now we gotta get all the mobs in here too. But luckily, now that we're in 1.21, we should be able to put these guys in boats. Oh my, chill out, man. Cool. Now the question is can you fly with boats? Is that a thing? Oh my god, it's working. What happens if I rock it? Oh my god, wait, what? Now let's see if we can get a hoglin up there as well. So there's 1 hoglin, there's 2 hoglins, so we can call these guys the hog riders. Oh, this guy turns into a zombie hog as well. Should have called him Zombie Hog Rider. But now apparently these guys can't fit in boats, but they can fit in minecarts. I'm not exactly sure how that makes sense, but yeah, this is gonna make this... Oh, what the heck? No, get back in the minecart. What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh, you fat thing. No, 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 no. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Can I destroy this minecart? Oh my god, man. Let's go chop chop, otherwise I will chop you into some beef. And now, would it be a stupid idea to try and get wither skeletons up here? Yes it is, but that hasn't stopped me before. Oh my god, I can't believe this actually... No! What? Okay, you know what, maybe we should just try taking one wither skeleton at a time. Oh my god, we've actually done it. We have got a wither skeleton onto the fortress. Cool. Okay, you know what, that should be enough mobs for now. A couple of them are already just chilling on the edges. Swear to god, if these guys just fall off and erase all the progress I did. Oh, my elytra has broken. Damn, I'm very lucky that didn't happen when I was transporting all those dudes. Oh god, we don't have any elytras left.
What?
But yeah, now it's time we can start working on the upside down biomes. And unfortunately for me, I do not have any basalt and I do not have any soul sand. I'm definitely the brokest Minecraft hardcore YouTuber. So for the basalt, we can make a farm that generates 86,400 per hour. Unfortunately though, the same cannot be done for the soul sand. Really, skeleton? Come on, man. So let's start with the Soul Sand Valley. So I think the easiest way to do this is just going to be to make another circle of this biome, like underneath the portal. Yes, that is perfectly natural terrain, totally not a perfect circle instead. Yeah, we need to terraform this. Wait, how am I gonna terraform this? We're making great progress here, guys. Great progress. Nice. Those aren't even the right blocks. Okay, yeah, this is not working. Let's just pillar up on some dirt, dude. Get as many blocks. Oh my god, yes. Shovel the dirt. That's definitely what am I doing, man? Okay, well that's looking a bit more natural, I guess. Now we can put a couple of bone structures in here. Another thing that the Soul Sand Valley has, I think, are crimson roots. Okay, these can't be placed on the side. Are you serious? Huh. Okay, it's time to go big brain builder mode. If I place these vines here and a string below them to stop them from growing, yeah, that gives a pretty good alternative for the crimson roots. God damn, I'm so smart, man. Let's see if we can get one more down here somewhere. Go. Oh my, I'm too good, man. But I'd say that is our soul sand section done. So now we can move on to the basalt. Now the general layout of like the basalt stuff, I feel like it's pointing down everywhere. So we'll try and replicate that as best as I can. But I feel like it's still a bit plain. So let's put a bastion in here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the most confusing things I've ever had to build. Trying to rotate a bastion 90 degrees in my head is just not working, man. Yeah, I feel like that's not an awful sideways bastion. Let's add some gold blocks in too. But yeah, that completes our 4 biomes, which means we are basically done with this portal. Now we can use it to go to the nether and... yeah, that's about it really, just go to the nether. Oh, but I should probably upgrade this portal too. Ta-da! So now let's move on to the end portal. And I've got a big problem with my end portal, because at the moment it takes way too long to get there. First I have to spend like 30 seconds flying over there, then I have to navigate through this ginormous spiky cave. Oh my... okay, that was not intentional, but then we have to navigate through the stronghold until eventually making it to the end portal. See, that just takes way too long, all of that just to jump in here and reach the end. Now obviously we can cut down a lot of that time by just digging a hole directly to the portal, but this ain't good enough. So we're going to dig a giant hole, an absolute classic, just blow up the entire land. So let's set up a massive 100 by 100 perimeter, and actually before we blow this place up we have to get rid of all the trees and the terrain. God damn it, man. That's nothing a little editing can't fix though. Actually editing can't fix that. I still have to destroy all this by hand. What the hell? Jesus Christ, just a creeper from out of nowhere. But now we can work on excavating this entire area. But obviously I'm not going to mine all this by hand, so let's make some TNT machines. And real quick, actually I should probably make sure I've covered the portal completely so I don't drop a nuke into the end. Alright, TNT machines are a go. Let's turn all of these bad boys on and just watch as this destroys this entire landscape. Yup, that is one big hole. In fact, it's a bit too big. And all of that is because the end portal is way too deep. So we have to move this portal, which means we need end portal frames. And to get those, we have to travel back to a Minecraft version where collecting them is actually possible. So yeah, I stole Kalani's time machine, don't tell him. And this is going to allow us to travel all the way back to beta 1.9 pre-release 3. And hey, I wonder what those glass pillars are. But before we explore these, we need to get ourselves some tools. Let's chop down a tree. Now come here, cows. Take that, cow, take that. Yeah, I think we've murdered enough cows. So let's take a look at what's below these massive glass pillars. Surely it couldn't be a stronghold, right? Oh, shock, it's a stronghold. Hello, silverfish. Okay, well, I should probably get some iron armor, but I don't have enough iron. But luckily, this version has duping, so... Fish, bash, bosh, bang. And hey, would you look at that? What is this monstrosity, you may ask? That is the end portal. And if we craft ourselves a TNT, we can blow this thing up and get ourselves these strange items, which don't even have a name. But basically, as we return to the older version, these will turn into end portal frames. And in fact, we're gonna need more than 3, so let's just dupe them real quick. There we go, 12 end portal frames. Thank God I'll be leaving this place forever. Screw you, silverfish, get out of here. But bringing these back to my current world isn't just gonna be as easy as going through the time machine, so we need to get ourselves some diamonds. Yeah, I can't lie, getting diamonds in this version is a lot easier, but now we need to get ourselves 10 obsidian. Holy balls, this takes a long time to mine. And now we can go to the nether. Oh, just ignore that, that's my starter house. Boom. And this is how we're going to transport these end portal frames back to my current world. So let's just cover this up. And basically, in short, what we're doing here is transferring the nether dimension from the beta world and putting that nether dimension in my current 1.21 hardcore world. And it was fun playing in this world, but now we have to time travel back. Okay, we are back, and now if we come through the nether, we should see that this is all different. My nether castle is nowhere to be seen, and if we make our way to where that chest was, here we go, we should have 12 end portal frames. Boom! So yeah, we can destroy the original portal with some mushrooms, because we don't have mushroom left for this end portal. What the hell was that? So of course, now it's time to actually work on the transformation. So the plan for this portal can only really be described by this image. Yes, I'm a fantastic artist, I know. So the first thing we're going to work on is this giant outer ring, which is going to be where the edge of the crater is. And now next we can build the big endstone island that's going to be floating in the middle of this whole build, and that is where our new portal will go as well. Okay, and somehow I have to build it going downwards. Oh my, this is like building the upside down biomes all over again. Oh, it's time for another cool montage, I guess. Really? Screw you, spider. Get out of here. Well, that was about 1 hour of placing blocks condensed into like 10 seconds. Was it worth it? You know what? That looks pretty good. I probably should do end rods on the entire thing though. But now you might be wondering why we need such a big end island. Well, firstly, because bigger is always better, and secondly, because we had to build a giant tree on this island, but now we gotta add all of the leaves. And we're gonna take some inspiration from our end island and basically just recreate the purple trees. So we're gonna need a ton of concrete, a ton of glass, and also a ton of wool, which we can actually easily get because apparently string dupers are a thing. And yeah, based on how long those trees in the end took me to build, I already know that this tree is probably going to take me like a week to do. It's been 6 hours, it's been 6 hours, and the phantoms won't leave me alone, man. Oh my god. Okay, I've got a big problem. The tree is looking pretty good, but these are all the rockets that I have left. Yeah, I knew destroying the creeper farm would come back to bite me. So yeah, I won't bore you with all the resource collecting for this farm. Let's just build this thing. Alright, farm is done, and now we need to get ourselves 10 cats. I never thought I'd see the day where these cats would actually be useful, man. So who wants to go terrorize some creepers for a living? You, not you, and you. Let's go, lads. And I actually need some rockets. This is a bit of a problem. Oh, 5 gunpowder, that's big. And now basically what we gotta do is just put cats into these middle sections and they will be scaring off the creepers, I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, mate. And yeah, that's pretty good for 1 hour. And yay, now we can go back to just placing blocks everywhere again. Okay, the tree is basically done, but one thing you may notice is that it is a bit dark in some spots, and one light source that I have been using are purple candles because they're pretty like discreet, but there is another purple light source that literally probably like hundreds of you told me about, and that is the purple frog light. And to get those, I first need to build this giant magma cube killing chamber, then spend an hour parenting these tadpoles into adulthood, painstakingly transport them all the way to their new magma cube buffet, and boom, we have frog lights. So yeah, now we can add a bunch of these into the tree. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I'd say we're done with this tree. And well, that means next we gotta complete this giant area. So essentially the crater has to come up to this point, and I think it's gonna be easiest to do that if we start from the bottom. So what we're gonna do is turn this bottom bit into like a fake void. Holy, this is trippy as hell, dude. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. But I think I've got a solution to get rid of all of these goddamn mobs that keep spawning down here. And that is basically just to put black stained glass on the second level. Pretty genius if you ask me. Genius is what they call me. Now we have to basically create the giant crater that's going to go up to this edge here, and now we just have the simple task of connecting all these outlines up. Simple, am I right? Simple. I swear to God, if this phantom punches me up, oh my god, man. Okay, to be fair, that actually was pretty simple. But what's not going to be simple is terraforming all this, because at the moment it looks pretty poop. So yeah, I'm thinking the best way to spice this place up is just to add like biomes and blocks into this area. So I think first we'll change the entire bottom bit to be deep slate. Maybe here we can add a skulk section. I'm kind of curious, if I put a shrieker in here, is this going to spawn a warden? Hello? Warden, hello? Yeah, okay, I don't think it's spawning a warden, so I guess we can probably place a bunch of these in here. Another biome I think we can add is like the lush caves by putting a bunch of like moss blocks in here. And then I guess lastly we just gotta add a bunch of different block types and ores into this place. Yeah, I think that amount of terraforming should do. And another pretty big change that I've actually made is lowering this entire part here, because I feel like it doesn't really make sense for the crater to go all the way up there when the land stopped at this point. But that obviously leaves us with another problem, and that is just having this big open area here. And along with that, we've also got to cover up this gigantic mess. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is extend this platform out so it's kind of like an area that you can walk on. But like to interrupt this block placing by saying that phantoms are the most useless, most pointless, most hated, most annoying feature in Minecraft. Just go away. Like nobody likes you, man. And before there's just a bunch of comments saying just sleep, bro, just sleep. Yeah, man. I'm short on 2 frog lights. You've got to be joking. That is a joke. Alright, so that whole outer ring is done now. But yeah, that means we can build this wall section that's gonna basically cover up this giant hole. So I'm thinking for this wall we can do some sort of alternating pattern. So maybe something like that. This part is always the annoying part, trying to actually figure out a design. Oh my god, what the heck. You know what, that doesn't look too bad. So now we just gotta build this design around this entire area. Now we gotta do this side. This one is like twice as big as well. Oh my god. Yes, I love running out of purple blocks, man. It's my favorite day of the week. Oh, I'm so close to finishing it as well, and I ran out of blocks. That is so annoying. Okay, I can't lie, this wall actually looks really cool. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is just add a couple of glass bridges that go to the middle of the island. Right, well it might be time to actually add the end portal into this tree. Actually, wait, we can't leave this terrain looking like this, dude. Honestly, this should be a crime to just leave mountains looking like that, oh my. Alright, that's not too bad for what is basically my first time terraforming a cliff like this. So now we've got this mess to work on, and to be honest, I think I'm just gonna destroy this mountain. So, you know, maybe if we chop this mountain in half, that will be better. And that should make it easier to terraform. Yeah, that looks so much cleaner. And yeah, now we can actually place this end portal in. So I have to place them facing inwards, I think. And if I've done it correctly, once we put all these eyes in, the portal should activate. Thank God, man. Oh my God. Imagine that didn't work. And yeah, that means the end portal transformation is done. And we can use this end portal to bring us to the next portal that we have to transform. And that is the end gateway. And one of the main blocks that I want to use for this transformation is copper. And I think the easiest way for us to get copper is to go visit the new 1.21 trial chambers. So we're going to need to get ourselves a trial chamber map from one of these guys. Thank you, kind sir. Let's see, where is that? Is there even a trial chamber on this map? Yeah, nah, this map is a scam, dude. That villager thinks he can scam me and get away with it? Nah, he's cruising for a Baroozin, pal. Alright, it's time to find ourselves a trial chamber. Oh, if I had to guess, I'd say that is a trial chamber. Now, I'm gonna jump in here because, to be completely honest, I knew nothing about trial chambers. I mean, look at me, I'm trying to break the spawner, like, what am I doing? But basically, by killing all the mobs these spawners spawn, you can get trial keys. Oh, which can be used to unlock these vaults. Oh. Sheesh, what did we get from that, mate? Honey bottles, iron, and a shield. Cool. However, to unlock the ominous vault, I have to drink some special bad omen juice, fight waves upon waves of mobs for a 50% chance to get an ominous key. So now we should be able to unlock this vault. Revolting? What is that even? What are we getting from this? Wind charges, emerald blocks. Oh, we got a... wait. We got a heavy core. Is that supposed to be rare? Why do I feel like a heavy core is super rare and I just got it on the first try? Okay, well this is all the loot that we got from this place, which is kind of insane. 2 heavy cores is actually crazy. Actually, you know, we can make a mace now, right? Oh yeah, let's go, dude. And yeah, honestly, this place was pretty fun to explore, actually. It kind of reminds me of Hypixel Skyblock Dungeons in a way. But yeah, we're done exploring this place, and that means we can start working on transforming the end gateway. So for these end gateways, there isn't too much that we can do that isn't gonna mess up all the biomes that we've already got. So what I'm thinking is we build like a mini hub for each end gateway. So yeah, something like that. But obviously we've got to repeat this for all 19 other gateways. Okay, there we go. There's all 20 of these end hubs done. But next, somebody made a really good suggestion in the end video, and that is to put beacons of every color in all the biomes. So basically what I want to do is put beacons like underneath each thing. So yeah, that means I need to collect myself 20 beacons. So we should be able to place these right here, right? Because yeah, beacons can actually go through bedrock and they can go through the portal, so that's pretty cool. And I think the very last thing we'll do is just add like these small glass bridges that go in between the end gateways. Hey, I can't lie, this looks pretty cool, man. And to be honest, I think this is about all that I'm going to add to these end gateways. You know, we've just got something simple that allows us to access the outer end islands as well. And yeah, so that means we have now completed every single portal transformation. But you guys know me, there are always some final details that I want to add to any build I do. Because for some reason, my small brain thinks of cool things to add after I think I'm done with the builds. So first, let's head all the way back to the nether portal, because I personally actually think it's a bit weird for this nether portal to be just like floating with no support or anything holding it down. So let's build some chains that will hold it down from the sides. And I should also probably just build like an island underneath them just so it looks like they're actually connected to something. What the hell, man? Why are there 2 piglins down here? You guys seriously fell off the biomes? Oh my god. And finally, I think this area is a bit plain, so I'm thinking some spiral arms could help build the dead space, and I think that completes our nether portal. So now it's time to move on to the end portal, and I can't help but feel like the area around the tree is a bit empty, so we're going to add some dragons. Dragon these nuts. But I'm gonna be real, I don't have the time nor the skill to design dragons myself, so I'm just gonna use some that I found online. So we are going to build one that is falling into the void, or maybe flying out of the void, I guess it depends how you look at it. Then we'll build a dragon that's just chilling next to the island, and another one flying near the tree. Yeah, shout out to Pearlescent Moon, these dragon designs are actually really cool. But I do have a slight problem, and that is the fact that I need to collect 24 dragon heads for the claws of the dragons. So yeah, I guess we have to go do some end city busting. 21. Alright, that actually only took like 30 minutes, which is pretty good. Chunk base go kind of crazy, I can't lie. So we can add all these dragon heads as claws now. Are they toes or are claws toes? I honestly have no idea. What a strange question to ask on a Minecraft video. And you know what? I feel like these dragons are kind of deserving of names. So leave your name suggestions in the comments and I'll pick the 3 that I like the most. Yeah, we are now officially done with every single portal transformation. And also, completely unrelated side note, but since many of you guys did tell me to, yes, I did add a trial chamber to our cartography floor. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for like cool things you think I could add to any of these builds, then be sure to let me know in the comments below. And well, that brings us to the end of this 2000 day adventure. And I'd just like to say thank you guys so much for all the support this year. The growth has been absolutely crazy and I'm extremely grateful for everybody that's been watching and commenting on the videos. So thank you again. And also one quick little announcement, I've now launched channel memberships. So if you want access to cool perks like a world download, or you just want extra way to support the channel, then click on the join button below and become a channel member today. And now that I'm done with the shameless promo, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video, because yeah, it's a pretty crazy one. But yeah, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!